Hey everybody and welcome back. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts, and today we're going to be doing a music reaction and analysis video for Angelina Jordan and her performance of Unchained Melody at the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony, guys. Really excited to get into this. Let's check it out.
And there are many here tonight that want to honor this cause. One of them is international star Angelina Jordan. She has come all the way from Los Angeles.
Good for your time.
Oh, I like that.
A long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly. And time do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love.
I love, we're going to pause real quick, guys. I love some of what they have done here, both her as a performer and the ensemble, in that they are giving you a lot of contrast and a lot of growth, but they're never quite hitting that full impact point, which is so well done. And commonly in music, people struggle to do that. They go into this crescendo and they give you all of this impact and resonance, and then there's nowhere to go. They just kind of plateau and stay there for a long time. And they did such a great job of, one, starting off softly. That's not hard to do, but they gave us that initial crescendo where the brass first entered in here. You can really hear them bringing it up, and it sounds like we're going to kind of hit an impact point. And the ensemble does a great job of just kind of backing away when she comes in and leaving room for her to be able to, one, be front and center, but also, two, they allow her to not oversell stuff just yet. Because, again, she hasn't really hit an impact point. She does hit a little bit of a mini impact point here when she really opens up a little bit, and my goodness, she sounds great. You can kind of see the picture here where she's opening up a little bit. It's so phenomenal. We're going to go back just a little bit so that we can kind of hear that brass entrance that I'm referring to, guys. And you can listen, dynamically speaking, to how they really bring that crescendo up, but then back away so fast and leave room for her to still have somewhere to maneuver from a dynamic standpoint. Really well done here. They just kind of like fade out.
So slowly, in time, do so much. Are you still mine? I need
that bottom note from the basses there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a sultry moment. The other thing I wanted to talk about before we continue, guys. So obviously we focused on kind of the ensemble sound as a whole here, but her vocals. We know that she's an amazing singer. We've heard some just phenomenal stuff from her. But what brought us to this song was her fondness of Elvis, and in particular how well she is able to perform some of his stuff. And I feel like she, as odd as this might be to hear, even her vibrato is incredibly on point with what Elvis would do. You kind of hear it in this, we'll call it a mini impact point that she has here. The vibrato that you hear before the impact point where she kind of opens up a little bit here is just so reminiscent of what Elvis's vibrato sounded like when he would sing. It's just, again, I'm sure that's very intentional on her part, because we've heard other songs that she has done where she's not necessarily using that kind of a vibrato or that specific type and style of vibrato. So just that's such a small little nuance in her singing that just showcases how well she really truly understands, the work that she is performing, and the original author of that. We're going to pick up right here just so you guys can hear that vibrato that I'm referring to specifically, and then we're going to go ahead and continue into the next part.
Still
Right there. It's just like Elvis. Oh.
I need your love. I need
That bass.
your love.
Oh.
Godspeed your love to me.
Here we go. Oh, they faked me out. I should have known better, because I've done this song plenty of times. I know what's happening next. I just crescendo, and I forgot that there was a little bridge part first. Sorry, I stopped, one, because I got faked out, but also two, guys. This little section here. So I talked about the low part of the bass, and she also then kind of goes and replicates it. She doesn't sing the exact same note. Obviously, she's not that low, but she does go way down into her low register. And then just shortly after that goes way up into her head voice. And the thing that everyone is drawn to a lot of times with vocalists is just the big power note that everyone holds. It's the typical mezzo-soprano, big, loud voice that you're looking for that can hold everything. Like, think Idina Menzel in Defying Gravity kind of a thing. And that's what we focus on. And we lose track of things like this, where she's going from this insanely low register note and then just really quickly switching up into this really beautiful head voice. And just, it's crystal clear and beautiful. And there's zero massive flip in her voice. It shows masterful control of all registers of her voice. It's just really, really well done. Let's go right here so we can hear that and kind of continue into that bridge that I was talking about.
I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
Just so well done.
Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea.
Oh, the trombones.
To the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming up, wait for me.
So again, she's doing great here, but it just, me being a music teacher here, guys, when we teach kids about no note is unimportant, and how even something as simple as a whole note can tell a story and can be incredibly important and incredibly beautiful in music. This section just screams that. Like, if you guys heard me go, oh, the trombones. If you listen to this section, listen to the chords. So it starts with the trombones and they pass it off eventually to the French horns as well, but then it goes back to the trombones again. And I think the tuba is also filling out the bottom of this chord structure as well. But just listen to them. They're just playing a whole note, guys. Just a singular whole note. But listen to 1A, the incredible intonation that they have as a group and how beautifully clean it sounds. B, the inflection that they're creating with the dynamic contrast, the crescendos and the decrescendos as they go through this, and then just the incredible tone quality. The tone quality of these trombones is just phenomenal. You can hear that really bright, ringing brass sound. It's, again, just an example. We tell the kids all the time, even the simplest, most boring thing that you play can be an absolute work of art if you put your work into it and work hard enough at it. And this is such a great example of that. It's just so good. It's just so good. I didn't quite go back far enough, guys, and I'm going to go back again because it sounds amazing, and I don't care whether you like it or not. It's just that good. Sorry, I'm going to do it again, guys. There's so many amazing things that pop out to me as I'm listening. I think about that whole section with the trombone section in particular and the warmth of sound that they're portraying in that. And I love that she ends just with this warm hum. We've talked about before in some of her other things that she's done with trombones. And she blends so well with trombones. I don't know what it is about her voice, other than the fact that she just understands how to really, really well match quality of sound. And I feel like she's displaying that right now. So she ends with this just beautiful, warm tone in a hum sound. And it just matches so well with that warmth, yet brightness. Because you could do like a like real low and real deep and dark and rich, but she's keeping that hum up in her head voice for the most part. So it gives you kind of this bright resonance from where she's placing it, but also because it's a hum, it's keeping it still warm at the same time. It just matches that tone quality of the trombone so well. That low. That's impressive. I don't know that we've listened to anything from her yet where she really uses that higher upper head voice like that. I know that that's something that a lot of times isn't showcased initially when a voice fully forms, because it's hard to kind of mesh all of that together. It's one of the last things that you really form as you start to kind of cross all of those voice parts. But man, that's just beautiful clarity and tone that she has in the upper register, guys. I love that. Absolutely love it. I would like to hear a little bit more of her upper register like that. I think it's the first time, like I said, that we have really heard her like open up into that really high head voice of hers. I'd like to hear a little bit more of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you heard today. Hopefully you want to hear a little bit more of that higher head voice as well. If you did like what you guys saw today, make sure you guys give a thumbs up. More importantly, if you would subscribe and turn on notifications, you guys won't miss any other videos that we do for Angelina if we continue to kind of look and check out some of that upper head voice that we mentioned there, guys. Make sure you do that so you don't miss anything. And finally, last but not least, if you want to continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, guys, make sure you check out the next video.